Hi, thanks for coming back to my little crafty secret. Hey, I just wanted to pop on to YouTube and wish you a very merry and happy New Year's. This is actually, at the time of this recording, January 1st, 2025. And I've been away from YouTube for over a year, but I know you're not here to hear about my story and what the heck I was doing for the last year and a half, I think it was. I'm going to just kind of continue from this point forward. Before I continue on, I do have some things to show you. These are all scraps, Christmas scraps, or previously made panels. So I'm just going to quickly go through these to show you what I did with my scraps and how I dealt with them. Scraps are even like, meaning like I took scrap white and off. This was an offcut. When I was making Christmas or gift card holders, this was what was like the offcut, I guess is what it's called, when I was making the gift card portion, the holder part of the gift card holder. And so I used scraps to make these things. So everything you see here is a scrap of something, either scrap wrapping paper, scrap cardstock, scrap whatever. And I had a whole bunch, and I actually there's even more off and stored away in a cabinet that, or a drawer that I'm not going to share. It's just a lot. It's probably like, I'll just tell you afterwards, but what my guess is. But I'm going to go through here and just kind of very quickly flip through. As I flip through these things, I will kind of tell you some stuff as far as what I plan to do this year, and what my schedule will be like, etc., etc. So I guess we'll just get into it. All right, so I'll start with the cards. All right, so I had, like I said, I took about a year and a half off for many reasons, and I want to, one of my things this year, what I wanted to do was just kind of get back into the swing of YouTube and posting more regularly on Instagram. I do keep up with Instagram a little bit better than YouTube, only because with YouTube it's just harder, to be honest, to do it, because there's a lot of, you gotta be quiet, you gotta show something, you have to edit. It's just a lot. It really is. And Instagram is just easier, because just take a picture, maybe do some editing, and it's not really much of a task there. Anyway, so this year my goal is to at least have a video every other week, and I'm not exactly sure what day it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be, I'll try to do the same day every week. So today's Wednesday, so maybe by next Wednesday, or sorry, 2 Wednesdays from now, I'll have another video up, but we'll see. Okay, so the content on my videos, on my channel, I have a lot of stuff. I still have a lot of stuff, and I had to, one of the reasons why I stopped crafting is because I was in between craft rooms and craft areas, and there came a point where I just couldn't craft anymore because I didn't have a space to craft. And the little space that I had, it became too cumbersome to pull out my stuff every single time and put everything away. And, it was just very, very difficult. It became to be very difficult. So now that I have a space, I'm able to get in the craft room almost every day. And I share the craft room with my mom and my daughter. And, we're having lots of fun in here. My son comes in here too. But he pulls out his superheroes and supervillains, and he plays with them. So he's not really crafty, but the girls are. Anyhow, yeah. So I have most of my craft supplies with me, about 75% of them, I guess, and I do want to get through a paper pad, either a paper pad or a subscription kit. So I have so much. I think I want to tackle the subscription kit because it's probably maybe easier to do. I'm not really sure, but either one, I'm going to tackle the paper pad or subscription kit, and it's going to be really random. Just like whatever I pull out, that's the one I'm going to be doing. So I might, do a summer one right now or like an Easter one in June or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's going to be is whatever I have, I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to, because I have to use it. I got to use it. I'm going to try really hard to try not to be so random because there's some things that I want to prepare for. But we'll see how things go. But in any case, I want to use, like I said, I want to use up a paper pad or a card kit at least once, one of them every month. So that's only 12 items. And I got way more than that. All right. That's the goal. Okay. The next goal is not to spend any cash or money at all on craft supplies this year. No new dies. No new tools. No new, I don't know, stamps, embossing folders. And that's going to be really hard. I did pretty good last year. I did kind of let the floodgates go once Stamptember came along. But Simon Says Stamp has a Stamptember that I love. I love, love, love. But I was trying really hard to resist the urge to buy. And I did pretty good this year. But after the first, like, add to cart shipment, I kept kind of going with other companies. So I even started up a subscription with Spellbinders, but I ended it. So, you know, I gotta stop doing that. I have enough stuff, and I don't want to continue buying things. And honestly, to be honest, they just sit there. I mean, I eventually use it like years later, but it sits there for a long time before I even use it, before I even enjoy it. And that's the sad part, right? Like, why buy things if you can't even use it? So, or you don't use it. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Not buy anything. The only thing I'm going to allow myself to buy is like glue or any adhesive and cardstock such as white, black, or craft color cardstock. That's what I plan to allow myself to buy. Okay. So yeah, that's the only thing I will allow myself to buy. All right, so we're coming down to the end here. Like I said, I have so much more that I have in a drawer off camera, and I'm not going to pull them out because it's more of the same thing, you know, but that's what I have. So I hope first of all that this stuff that I showed you inspires you to use your craft supplies. Second, I hope you do tune in a couple of weeks and just kind of peruse through my channel to look at other things that might inspire you. And then also, I hope for my own self, I hope this does really keep me on the ball and accountable to trying even harder than I have before. And I have reduced my stash a lot, but it needs to be, I need to go a little faster at it, you know, because I need to make room. I really do. Especially now that I'm sharing a craft room with 2 other people. I need to make room for them. If it was just by myself, this craft room would be perfect size, right? With lots of room to grow. But it's not just me, it's 2 other people. And, yeah. So, with all that said, I hope you have a wonderful new year. Again, just tune in in the next couple weeks. Check out my Instagram page. And thanks for watching. Until next time.